what do you think will be the biggest challenge for Ward 3 over the next 10 years?
Oh my, that's a really important question. I think we'll have many challenges, and what I hope that we will focus on is our challenge of maintaining our city as a publicly safe city. We are really, really lucky that we've had reduced crime rates in the ward and in our city, and it's really critical that we continue to address public safety needs. Without the public safety needs addressed, we will not be able to develop economically within the city. In addition to that, our challenge will be to develop our economic potential. I see the riverfront as being part and parcel of that. And we have some very robust plans with the River First initiative, but we need to look for funding in order to make that possible. Ongoing relationship with the state of Minnesota so that we ensure that we get local government aid is going to be critical. We have seen a reduction of local government aid to the city of Minneapolis, and as the economic engine of the city, we deserve to have additional dollars from the state. Additional collaboration with the federal government so that we can ensure that green housing and green initiatives become part and parcel of everything that we do. And in addition to that, we'll have opportunities to look at ways in which we can increase the green strategies within our city. How do we reduce the green emissions that are emitted? How do we pay for it in order to increase the number of biking and transportation options that we would like to see? How do we create the city to be a place that each and every one of us want to live in? That will be our challenge over the next decade. And how do we build our city, welcoming a wide variety of constituents to move here, including businesses?
First off, I'd like to thank the work that Councilmember Hofstede has done for both crime and safety. But the main issue that we will be focusing on in the next 10 years is quite simply increasing residential population. We used to be a population of approximately 600,000 in the city of Minneapolis. We are now a population of about 380,000. Now that 220,000 decline in population has contributed to economic issues, it's contributed to safety issues because we have fewer eyes on the street, and I think it's detracted from the overall vitality of our city. So a big piece is quite simply, we do need more people. Now let's look at the populations, the demographics that we do have and we don't have. Presently, if you look over at North Loop and in somewhat Northeast as well, you have a large population of young urban professionals, which is a great thing. You also have a population which has recently moved here, which is empty nesters, and they've largely moved into the Mill District as well as the East Bank. This is a population that is so forward-thinking, that recognizes the vitality of what a city can be. Also a great thing, but we're missing a very large demographic, probably a 30-year span in between there that is predominantly families. We have a lot of incentive to retain families here in our ward. Parents of families, they're about twice as likely to be in the top 20% of income earners. So let's be honest, they're contributing more to the tax base, lowering property taxes for the rest of us. They're about 6 times as likely to be actively involved and engaged in their neighborhood association, which is always a good thing. So let's figure out how we can retain them. I think one of the big pieces is we do need a school. We need a viable option for a school. The second piece is we need more green space, public amenities. Children's Museum, as I mentioned previously, would be a great thing. We can do this. We can increase our residential population and make our city a vibrant place, but you need an effective leader to do so.
Thank you.